Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're going to go ahead and do a video on the Machiavellic onboarding process for your officers. We're going to go through everything from creating a Cardano wallet, making sure you have everything that you need to go ahead and get started, and then jumping into the application itself or the game itself and staking your officers so you can start gaining those passive rewards as they're continuing to develop the overall game itself. I'll show you how to go ahead and pick a faction, pick a pool that you want to go, find your location where you're going to go into your hypersleep, and then just how to change names and make it a little more customized. But before we jump into the video, please take a quick look at this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before you jump into any project. Don't take my word for it. Just make sure it's right for your situation. You're going to want to go ahead and create the NAMI wallet. To create a NAMI wallet for the Cardano blockchain, you want to go over to namiwallet.io. Again, this is a browser extension, so you're going to come to this site and you're going to see a couple options here. You have Chrome or Brave. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and create one for Brave, but there you can also do it for Chrome, and I've done it in Chrome also. Just so you're aware, just putting a caveat out here, I am creating a throwaway wallet. So I'm going to be showing my source words. I'm going to be showing how it's all created. So everything that I do in here is just going to get thrown away. So don't try to go ahead and use it. You're not going to get anything from it. But let's go ahead and show you the process because they're very similar between the two. Like I said, I'm doing this on Brave, but the actual process is the same on Chrome too. So you go ahead and click on the extension that you want, the browser that you're using, whatever your preference is, and it's going to come up with this screen. It doesn't matter whether you're on Chrome or Brave, the button's going to be up here. All you have to do is go ahead and click it, and it adds the extension to your browser. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And it's basically saying that it does not check for security-wise. So you could just go ahead and add that there, and you're going to see it pop up here on the top right. Again, Chrome is going to be the exact same way. And now that extension has been added to your browser. The next step, or the next thing you're going to see, is sometimes it disappears. As you can see here, it disappeared. Sometimes it'll be automatically pinned on there. If it does not show in the top right corner, go ahead and select on this. It's basically the extension manager. And you're going to go ahead and see this, and just go ahead and click on the pin to go ahead and pin it to your bar up on the top. So now that that's there, let's go ahead and do the setup process for the NAMI wallet. You just go ahead and click on it, and it's going to go through the legal description. You read through it. I highly encourage you to read through everything and then agree to it. So we're here now. You have a choice of going ahead and importing a wallet, or you can go ahead and create a brand new wallet. We're creating a wallet, so let's go ahead and click on the new wallet. And it's going to go ahead and ask you, are you sure you want to, there's no one's watching, and obviously you're all watching this video. Again, this is going to be a throwaway. So it will not be used for any reason other than this video. So I'm going to go ahead and say I read that and go ahead and continue. And this is the key phrases that you're going to see here. What you want to do is you want to save this somewhere. I highly encourage that you do not save it on your PC. For any reason, if something happens, it's basically what's going to happen is they're going to be able to hack into it. So I highly encourage you get a piece of paper, you write every single one of these down, make sure you include the 1 unlock, 2 cousin, and so forth. Keep the number with the actual word itself, because as we continue through this process, you're going to need those to verify and make sure everything's set up correctly. And then for some reason, if your computer gets wiped out, or if you have an issue or something gets corrupt, if you ever want to restore your wallet, you're going to need these passcodes. So make sure you write these down. All right, so after you've taken the time to write these down, make sure, again, write them down right now. After you've gone through the process and you have those and you store them and you have them written down, you can go ahead and click on I've stored these and click on next. And it's going to ask you to verify. Basically, did you really write these down? Or is this you? So you're going to take that list, and I actually, just for the purpose of this video, just did a screenshot and put it over here on here. But in normal times, I would write it down and put it in a secure location. But we'll go ahead and put our words in. So number 5 was wool. And then number 15 was slender. So we're typing those in. You're going to do that for any of the words that are missing here. Number 10 is Ripple. And number 20 is going to be cigar. So now that you have those in there, it's going to basically say click on next because you just verified. What you're going to want to do is name your account. So we'll just call this test. Oops, if I could hit the right button. Let's call this test. And your password can be whatever you want it to be. And then you just confirm your password. And then you hit create. And you've successfully created your wallet. Hit close. And then if you come back up here to the extension, if you click on that, your wallet is now created. You can go ahead and adjust things. You can send money to it. If you want to go ahead and receive money, you click on that and you get your address. If you want to send money, you can go ahead in there. You probably won't have any money to send right away. And there's a number of other things that you can go ahead and use this for. The next thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is make sure you have an officer. If you don't already have an officer, go out there. You can either get it on the secondary market. There's also a few that are still available through the Machiavellic website. You can go ahead and go through that process to grab one or grab more. It all depends on how many officers that you want to go ahead and use. And then once you have your NAMI wallet, you already have your Wax wallet, and then you have the officers that you want to go ahead and bring in game. You can also have the plots that you can go ahead and bring in game. We're going to go over to the Discord, and there's going to be a downloadable link. If you go through into the FGL Discord, you scroll down to the Machiavellic section, and you go to mv-dev-updates and scroll through. Right now, at the time of this recording, I'm going to go ahead and use one that was posted on May 17th. But as always, make sure you scroll around to see if there's any additional ones out there that you may want to use. All right, so and here the links are, just kind of highlighting over them. You can either use it for Windows or Mac. We're going to go ahead and use it for Windows. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It gives you a warning, obviously, because it's a Web 3.0 game. So we go ahead and click on that, and it's going to give us an executable that we can go ahead and use. And that executable is going to go to your download folder. So you want to go ahead and make sure you extract it, which I am doing as we speak. And then we're going to go ahead through the setup process and install it. So if we go ahead here and we set that up, and it's going to go ahead, it is going to give you that warning. It always gives you that warning, especially with new Web 3.0 games or anything that has just recently been created. And then we'll go ahead and install it. Does take a few minutes. You can accept the terms. It's a pretty simple process. Basically download it to anywhere that you want. I always create an extension just because of the games that I'm playing. And then we'll go ahead and do the install process, which is going through right now. It's only going to take a few minutes as far as the process goes. All right, once you're in the app and it's downloaded and installed, the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is create an account. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And you're going to go ahead and name it what you want. Your overlord name, that can be whatever you want. Basically, it's your player name. It's what's going to show on the screen. I'm going to call mine Warrior Lion. And then we're going to go ahead and call your outfit. This is basically the group of your officers. What are they going to be called? So I'm going to call mine Warrior Lions. We'll go ahead and call it Warrior Lions officers. We'll keep it pretty straightforward as we're going through this. Officers. There we go. All right, and then you're going to go ahead and click on next, and it's going to ask you to connect your Wax wallet. So we'll go ahead and click on this, and I'm going to use my Wax Cloud wallet, and we'll go ahead and it's going to actually ask me to approve it. So we went ahead and approved it, and then we go ahead and it is connected. So now it's going to go ahead and ask you to go ahead and connect your Cardano wallet. You can either create one custodial in here. I would probably recommend using the NAMI one that I had just showed you how to walk through that. So we'll go ahead and connect that. Okay, now I clicked on that. What it's doing is it's asking to connect to my NAMI wallet. So we're going to go ahead and give it the access that it needs. You can go ahead and read through, make sure you're okay with everything, and sign it. And you want to make sure that you type in your password and hit confirm. All right, what I did was once I connected my Cardano wallet, it did give me an game access code. I don't necessarily want to show that. So what I did was I went ahead and I copied that and I put it in that little section that you saw there for your code. And now my wallets are connected. So we are good to go. I'm an Overlord, I'm Warrior Lion over here. And this is the basic screen that you're going to go ahead and see in order to move forward. This is what you're going to go ahead and see once you're in there. You see your Cardano wallet's connected, Wax wallet's connected, your names, you can go ahead and change those. The bonus, I don't have any officers in right now, so obviously there's not going to be any bonus. So let's go ahead and click on this. I don't have any NFTs over here yet either. So let's go ahead to import. And what you're going to have a selection here to go ahead and import. You can either import your NFT, your Wax NFTs over to Cardano, or you can go ahead and import your token, your MAC token over, and last but not least, you can import your MAC from Cardano. All right, we stepped away and we came back and we now have this guy in here. I should say, it looks like a girl. So we have that deployed out there. I'm sorry, it's not deployed yet, but it's in there. It was imported. If you want to go ahead and move your MAC over, you can go ahead and do that also. But we have the NFTs in there, which is a good start. So we also see the skills that we were able to roll, and you can go through those details. We've got a rare drop chance. The reward bonus is doubled. And so we'll go ahead and click on this one and we'll be able to move forward. So now that we have our NFT moved over, we can go back to outfit over here and we can go ahead and select the faction that we want to go ahead and be part of. Just because of the games that I like to play, I'm going to go ahead and be an outlaw trooper. So we'll go ahead and connect there. So you can take a look at all the details for all the different factions in here, and you can choose which one is best for you. It has everything in there that you want to know. Looks like there is 186 officers in here. I'm just going to skim through. Mecha World's got quite a few also. Dataism has a lot also. So we got plenty to go around here. I'm going to do Outlaw Troopers. Then you're going to go down here and select the pool. So we'll go ahead and click on that one. And it is going through and authenticating again. So that is coming through. That's on another screen. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to go ahead and do that? You sign it. You got to enter your password. Once you enter your password, it's going to go ahead and do the same thing as before. It does cost a fee, so you have to be aware of that. It's going to cost an ADA fee. It's just a gas fee that's out there. You sign that, put in your password again. All right, it did take a few seconds, but we are back, and now you can see that my faction has been selected, Outlaw Troopers, and I picked my faction pool, which now is the next step as far as being able to earn. As far as my payout bonus, I have to go ahead and put it in a cabin. I have to put my my officer in a cabin, which we're going to go ahead and do with this one. And once it's in the cabin, we'll be able to start earning some of those past rewards until the game is really ready to be played. But before we put in the cabins, you want to go ahead and customize your officers a little bit. So go over here to NFTs, click on this, and you can go ahead and edit the name of your officer that you have out there. We'll call her Lion Warrior. You know, I'm super original here on the channel. So we'll go ahead and call her Lion Warrior, and we'll hit save. And now she has a name. She's Lion Warrior. And she's ready to go. And you can go ahead and customize each of your officers, just kind of give them different names, get a little bit of customization in there for yourselves. And the last thing that we're going to go ahead and do today is go ahead and put her into a cabin. Like I said, once she's in the cabin, she'll be able to start earning some of the passive rewards. The next payout is going to be actually on the 8th. So we'll go ahead and take a look at cabins. So when you're here on the map, you can kind of see the different areas. There are plots, and plots are like little sections where you can specifically put your officers so they're all together in one spot. There are other sections out there that are not plots. They're individual ones. So you can go ahead and select the individual ones. So if I go ahead and view cabin here, I can kind of scroll around. I can try and find something that works best for my specific officer. It's completely up to you where you put your officer. Maybe I'll go ahead and put mine here because I don't think there's anyone here in this one. Nope, doesn't look like there's anyone there. You can go through all the details. You'll see that there's the officer's salary, there's multipliers, there's bonuses, and you can select just the best location for you. If you do have the cabins or the plots, it does give you an additional bonus. So if I would have went ahead and staked the plot that I have, I would have got a bigger bonus on it. But we'll go ahead and deploy our officer by clicking on deploy officer and then selecting your officer. And then it takes a second for you to go ahead and put that officer in the location. And there we go. My officer is now here. We'll go ahead and view the cabin. There she is, sleeping like a baby. And now she's earning she's earning the overall bonus based on her 2x multiplier. So if I want to remove her, I can go ahead and remove her from that, or I can go ahead and just leave her there for now. And if I go back over to my dashboard and go to my NFTs, actually my outfit, and you're going to go ahead and see now that I do have a salary that I'm earning in there. So it's a total of 30 every time there's a payout. So I hope this was helpful. As we get more functionality with Machiavellic, we'll go ahead and show you other videos on how to do the different things within the game. The next step is they're going to go ahead and start putting some mini games in there to allow you to play, plus some weapons and some customization. So more to come on this. We're still early stages in Machiavellic. Please let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, any concerns, or anything that you want me to cover in a future video. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.